Buy yourself at least 70% dark bitter chocolate. We can use either commercially available little bits like this, or alternatively a bar, which can be chopped up into little pieces to make melting easier. Get 3 fresh eggs. There is a simple test to check their freshness. Put each one in a glass of water. If it sinks, it's good. If it floats, it's bad. Make sure you've got some plain, normal, all-purpose flour, and for those of you with a super sweet tooth, some sugar. Today we're using a little fresh mint from the garden as an extra special ingredient, although either coriander or even cognac work equally well with chocolate. Give it a go. Put the oven on to 180 degrees, as you can't cook a good fondant in a cold oven. Next, get some pudding dishes out. Brush the insides with soft butter, and then spoon in some cocoa powder. Turn and tap the pudding dish as Omri is demonstrating to make sure that the inside surface is fully covered. This stops stuff sticking later on. In a bain-marie, melt the chocolate and butter. This should take approximately 3 to 4 minutes. As the chocolate and butter slowly melt, in a separate bowl, whisk the eggs and slowly incorporate the sugar until airy and fluffy. The more air you get into it, the more fluffy your chocolate fondant will be. It will become more like a souffle than a dense chocolate cake. Now sift the flour into the melted butter chocolate. And if your arm is tired by now, combine the two using an electric mixer instead. The next stage is to mix both the chocolate and the eggs mixtures together. Pour into the small aluminium muffin tins that have already been coated with butter and cocoa powder. The quantity of ingredients we are using will make at least 5 delicious chocolate fondants. Now place them in the oven that has been preheated to 180 degrees for 6 minutes. After only 6 minutes, here's the moment we've all been waiting for. Take the cooked chocolate fondants out of the oven. Here's a simple little idea if you want to serve it with ice cream. Why not first wet a spoon and roll the ice cream around inside it to make a lovely kernel shape. Get that delicious chocolate fondant out of its tin, and if you fancy, garnish with a sprig of mint and sprinkle a little cocoa powder.